Attention is particularly on Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta and Head of Public Service Francis Muthaura because of the high-profile offices they hold. Uhuru is the Finance Minister. Muthaura is the Secretary to the Cabinet. Both are members of the Cabinet Security Committee and are close confidants of President Mwai Kibaki. One of the reasons behind the step-aside calls is the inherent conflict of interest that their continued stay in office may portend.
It's unthinkable that they should continue to hold office and to have access to government intelligence and really, if they want to know who the witnesses are, apart from those ones who have been taken out of the country, they're in a position to do so.
Given their positions, it means they will be part of the decision process on ICC-related issues at the cabinet level, and human rights groups say that is the very impunity that Kenyans are fighting against.
We demand the immediate resignation of Uhuru Kenyatta as Deputy Prime Minister, Ambassador Francis Muthaura as Head of the Public Service, and Major General Hussein Ali as Head of a public parastatal, in line with Chapter 6 of our new Constitution on leadership and integrity.
Ironically, Uhuru also happens to be a member of the Witness Protection Board.
There is every potential danger of using government machinery to know the identities of the witnesses, possible witnesses, and really to expose them to grave danger.
The argument against them stepping aside is that they have not yet been charged.
It is too early. It is not until those charges are confirmed that one can raise such issues.
The process started. So for anyone to start arguing, we need to wait until we are indicted, is really to close their eyes to the values set out in Chapter 6 of the Constitution.
It is believed that the thinking around clinging onto the offices is that stepping aside is like admitting you are guilty. But critics say that's double standards, because in the past we've seen ministers step aside on mere allegations before they even face any charges.
As per our laws in this country, it is only after someone has been charged that they're expected to immediately step aside from their public duties.
However, Moses Wetangula stepped aside as Foreign Affairs Minister not because he was facing charges, but to pave way for investigations on property scandal in Kenya's missions abroad. Others who have stepped aside in the past to pave way for investigations are David Mwiraria, Professor George Saitoti, and Amos Kimunya. And Senior Counsel Paul Mwite wonders out aloud, should a whole nation be brought down just because of the Ocampo 6? It's all about the image of the offices they hold. It's about integrity. That's the selling points for the pro-stepping aside critics against the argument for innocence from the anti-step aside group. Alex Chamwada, Citizen Weekend, Nairobi.